501, baby. You know how we get down on the Whooping podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bad Big Sexy. Woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, podcast, 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 woo, pig, woo, pig, woo, 501, baby, pig, podcast, football, basketball, whatever you need, podcast, woo, pig, shout out the fans, man, woo, pig, keep the support live, let's get it, podcast, you know we gon' keep it real every time, every single time, woo, pig, woo, pig.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Woo Pig Podcast, coming to you live from the Insurance Max Studios, where we talking about everything Arkansas Razorback football and basketball not every, I can't even say that no more, but you know how to catch us Tuesday, Thursday, and you know we coming back on Saturday when the season starts. Don't forget to check us out on the website at thewoopig.com. I do want you to experience peace of mind with Insurance Max, your one-stop solution for home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. Don't wait. Call today for a free, no-obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max, man, where protection meets affordability. Dial now and safeguard what matters most. 870-534-2823. And the Woo Pig Podcast is streaming on all major platforms. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Man, we even on Rumble. Make sure you subscribe to us on all them platforms. And if you enjoy the audio-only version, you can find us everywhere, including Apple Podcasts. But we really rock with Spotify because you can switch between audio and video over there. Make sure you go check that out. And can't forget about the OG sponsor, 3M Electric, serving Northwest Arkansas. They are your trusted commercial and residential electrical contractor. As a SDV, OSB, they are dependable and reliable with no job too big or small when it comes to your electrical needs. Contact 3M Electric, 479-408-9865. Let them know you heard it on the Woo Pig Podcast. They got something special for you. And we got to give a quick shout out to Remax Platinum, serving Central and South Arkansas. You're looking to find your dream home or sell a property hassle-free? Look no further than Remax Platinum, where client satisfaction is their top priority. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Melody and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful. Ready to take that next step? Contact Melody, 501-366-4407, and let Remax Platinum turn your real estate dreams into reality. And are mosquitoes and other bugs ruining your outdoor fun? Texan Mosquito Systems got the solution for you. They got fully automated mosquito misting systems that are designed to keep your property mosquito-free year-round, whether it's for your home, your business. They got professionally designed and installed systems that ensure you can enjoy your outdoor space without them pesky interruptions. Texan Mosquito Systems can facilitate every aspect of your system, no matter where you live. Contact Texan Mosquito Systems today, 713-344-1984, or send them a DM on Instagram at Texan Mosquito Systems for a free yard evaluation and reclaim your outdoor space. Yo, what up, Woo Pig family, man? I'm glad we back for an exclusive interview with our top 2026 recruit, Tay Lockett. We're going to be getting to that in just a second. We're going to be talking about a few things, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the Razorback faithful has heard he is leaving Cali and coming to Conway, Arkansas. We want to know why. We want to know what's moving that needle for us. And being the guy in Cali and coming to a place where now he got to prove it in Arkansas. We're going to talk about it. We also going to talk about the moment that he knew he was built for football. And his responsibility as the face of the 2026 recruiting class. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about his legacy, and we also going to talk about some hot takes. Anisha talking about this, the AIOD. Stop. I ain't been gone that long. Stop it. Anyway, before we get into all that, well, let's bring Tay up, and man, let's talk. Let's chop it up for a minute, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. It's good to see you again. It's been a minute.
Yes, sir. It's been a minute.
Yes, sir, man. We ain't gonna hold you a lot of your time, man, but we want to get right into it, man. Let me bring that up real quick. I want to know, man. This was like my own personal question when I saw that come through the wire. I'm like, yo, you've been dominant out there in Cali. CIF titles, All-State, All-American. But now you moving to Arkansas for your senior year? Man, what's driving that? And how do you expect the competition and style of play to be different?
First and foremost, I just want to thank God. But shoot, what's driving this? To be honest, just growing up as a kid, like I always dreamed of playing SEC, and even though I'm in high school right now, I know like Arkansas is home for me. So that's the first thing right there. But shoot, to come to Arkansas, that move was just a family move. You know, the family just they were like, we're going out to Arkansas, and for me, like that's cool. I'm about to go to college out here, so I'm just excited for it. I don't think the style of play is gonna be too different, to be honest. I think it might be more running the football. But talking to my teammates, they were actually saying they pass the ball a lot, and that's kind of crazy. Like hearing that from being from Cali, because I think in Cali we pass the ball a lot, you know. So I don't know. I'm just excited to get out there and let the pass do the talking.
Yeah, that's good. I'm sure everybody in Conway gonna be happy to see you out there. They're gonna be packing the stand. So definitely, absolutely. Now, my second question, man, you committed to Arkansas like super early, man. I remember having you on the show, and I was like, yo, he's just a freshman. What made you pull that trigger so early? And was there a moment in your recruiting process that you said, you know what? I think I want to go somewhere else. Let me just take a look at Oregon or UCLA or USC. That's right in your back, all them in your backyard. Was there ever a point in time where you was like, let me see what they're talking about?
So to be honest with you, I came out to Arkansas the spring of my freshman year. So after football season was already over with, this is Coach Woodson and Coach T. Woods. This is their first year, like, that they was just there. So they didn't even get a full, like, year with the players. So, like, on the previous team that they just had. And they, like, improved the team numbers, like, by a lot. And I was like, oh, like, this is special, you know what I mean? Like, there's not too many places, like, in the world, but in the SEC for sure, that you could just bring in two, like, big time coaches, one in my position and just the overall DC, and to make changes. Like they turned the program around low key, like on the defensive side. I know, like, it be games, I be watching some of the games and I be like, dang, like, we're really good, but like I feel like we just be in like a bad situation, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like like, I don't know, the trust I got in Coach like T. Will and Coach Woodson and Coach Pittman, like I said, I went out there. My first time going out there was the spring of my freshman year, and shoot, the minute I stepped on the campus, I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely where I want to go to school. Like the energy, the vibes, like, it's just amazing people. Like I haven't seen no place like it. Like, it was just the best place I done been to.
Okay. Now I ain't gonna let you off the hook so easy now, because I gotta tackle back. We gotta deep dive into this, right? How do you mentally prepare to leave a place where you was already the man and step into a whole new environment where you gotta earn the respect all over again?
I feel like the mindset is like, I'm not cocky, you know. I'm very confident in myself, in my game. Like, I feel like I'm a well carried, like, young man, you know. I feel like my parents raised me like super well. So I just, like, I walk into any situation like I belong here, you know. So if I tell myself I belong here, I know I belong here. And at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Shoot, I enjoy my new teammates at Conway for sure. They're really welcoming. The coaches are really welcoming. So you know what I mean. It's been great so far.
Is there a balance that you gotta have as being a leader, but also being a new guy in the locker room?
I think in a sense because they all know like like he's going to Arkansas like you know what I mean. So that it's not a lot of guys out here who get the opportunity. So I already know like at the end of the day whether I want to be or not, I'm in a leadership role just off of that right there, and that's fine with me. I want to be the guy that they look up to. Whether I'm new or not. I feel like my game does a lot of the talking for me, and I still try to be a vocal leader. I still trying to coach up the young guys. Even though I'm new, shoot, I still know a lot of balls. So I still try to coach those guys up because at the end of the day, like I want to be around people who want to win, and I know at the end of the day, like if somebody ever goes down, I know the backups at least like they're not scrubs. Like I know you got taught up by me, and I'm not no scrub. So you know what I mean. I'm gonna make sure like you could play ball. So
Gotcha.
I'm excited to have a leadership role in a sense, but I don't really feel no pressure behind it.
Yeah. Now I know you mentioned earlier that moving to Arkansas was a family decision, but how was that conversation, and what moment in that conversation where everybody was like, "Yo, we really doing this? We leaving Cali, sun, fun, beaches to come to Arkansas, man." What was that conversation like?
I mean, to be honest, it started like when we was taking like the OVs and stuff. Kinda, it was just like a thought. We was just like a little curious, like, oh, what would it be like? And then, shoot, it started picking up a little bit of traction. And then, next thing you know, they were like, we found a spot in Arkansas. Shoot, if you still want to make it, like, if it's still an opportunity on the table, we talked to Arkansas coaches, and they were like, oh, yeah, like, let's do it. So, we here.
Man, that's what's up. So, we gonna get into just a couple of little quick questions. California is known for having some of the healthiest food in the United States. But the question is, what's better? California food or Arkansas food?
I think it's a hard comparison because California is known for like the tacos and Mexican food, and Arkansas is like barbecue. Them is not too like blended, like foods. Them is like two completely different styles. So I don't know. I enjoy both. I couldn't even tell you. I just enjoy food.
Yeah. I'm the same way, man. I eat anything, especially hey, you give me some tacos. I was actually in Texas this weekend. First thing I wanted to do was go get me some tacos. I'm like, yo, I need to know where the taco spot is, man.
So you think you would like California food more?
Oh, absolutely. The time I've been out to Cali, my boy took me to some spots that I would never probably go on my own, but it was cool. Yeah, I was digging the food out there in California. It's definitely different. Definitely different. Now let's jump back into this football talk, man. I think you got 14 career interceptions, man. That's crazy. Man, what's your secret about like always being around the ball?
Shoot, to be honest, I think back in my day when I was playing offense, I was always the quarterback's best friend. So I think on defense, I'm still their best friend. They see the little light skin back there and they be like, oh, like he look swaggy, he look cool, let's try and throw him the ball. So I think it's nah, I'm playing. It's a lot of film study, to be honest. Like I like to watch film, it's like little things in your game, like shoot, you looking at the quarterback eyes. If you looking at the receiver for like super long, like okay, you gotta make your break and put your head down and start running. So I think like it's the little things and just watching film mainly.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. As a defensive back, man, there's a line that you guys walk between being confident and cocky. How do you keep that edge without letting yourself cross the line?
I think, so I think like confidence is like really from your work ethic, like you get your confidence by the amount of work you put in. If you're not putting in a lot of work, you're not gonna go out there and be like, oh yeah, I'm the best player. And if you are, like, that's just a bad a bad overall situation, to be honest with you. Like, if I'm just being realistic. But shoot, I always respect my opponents at the end of the day, so I'm never like going into no game thinking like, oh yeah, I'm the world's greatest. But I'm always like, I know I do put in a lot of work to have a lot of confidence.
Okay. All right. Being the face of the 2026 recruiting class, do you see yourself more as a recruiter trying to bring top talent to Fayetteville with you?
Of course.
I always wanted to know that,
Of course.
because I'm like, if I'm the guy and I got all these relationships, I want to see who I can get. So that's just my own personal question. Do you see yourself as a recruiter for Arkansas?
Absolutely, I definitely do. I feel like, shoot, I believe in the program. I believed in the program. The minute I got there, I was like, oh yeah, like this place could definitely be special. You know what I mean? And I feel like we're really like on the brinks of it. Like, I feel like we really are close to being a special program. Like, I feel like, it's a lot of talent that we got in there, and I feel like the coaching is there. I feel like everything is there. Strength and conditioning, like, I feel like everything is there, I just feel like the time is slowly coming, like, I done met a lot of recruits. Shoot, I done tried to get a lot of recruits. I just believe in the program at the end of the day.
Yeah. Sidebar question. With all, I mean, I know you're a young fella. You out here on Twitter and everywhere, and you see the rhetoric around the program. How do you feel? I mean, I know you mentioned that you were locked in with the coaching staff, but how do you feel when you hear the noise around how a lot of people feel about the state of the program?
I feel like at the end of the day, people they're entitled to have their own opinions and feel however they want to feel, and I respect that, because I feel how I want to feel, like, and not everybody's gonna agree with how I feel, and I'm not always gonna agree with how somebody else feel. But if that's how you feel about the program, then best of luck to you, because like, I thought, this is like all supposed to be like a family, so I don't like to see people switch up on the program just because it's not going 15-0 how everybody wants it to go, picture perfect. Like, it's football at the end of the day. I know the program's definitely going to be better, so I think it's going to be a good season coming up, definitely.
Okay, good deal. How do you see yourself fitting in with T. Will and his defensive system day one, man?
Shoot, I love Coach T. Will's energy. I think I just bring a high IQ game. I'm a pretty physical DB, and I can play any position. I could play corner, star, or safety. At the end of the day, I'm a ball hawk. I can play good man-to-man defense. So I just enjoy Coach T. Will as a coach. I think him and Coach Woodson, like, I think they're just gonna elevate my game to a whole new level.
Okay. So you know you've been making plays for a long time doing this thing. But what was that like one moment where that one game, one play that made you say, you know what? Yeah, I'm built for this.
Uh, sure. I would definitely say being up at St. John Bosco, I had was playing on ESPN. I just had committed to the Hogs, you know, and I told my family before the game like I'm gonna make the play, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, Tay Lockett, the Arkansas commit with the interception." I remember telling my peoples this. I really do. And game on the line, you know, my phone was ringing. I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's time to go make that play." I got that pick. You know, I went straight to the camera, had the Hogs gloves on. You know, I'm turned up. You know, like sure. You know, that that, that was a big moment for me. You know, just showing me like, you know, people always told me like, oh yeah, you're only good because you playing down in San Diego. You know, that's a big thing in California. Like they always hating on San Diego. You know, I love my city though for sure. But they always hate on San Diego down in California. So I took it up to LA and I was like, go play with the best in the world. And it just proved to me like, shoot, I am the best in the world. So yeah, that was big for me.
I'm glad you said that because that's a perfect segue into my next question. Because every athlete got somebody who doubted them. Who was that person, that group that you feel that you had to prove them wrong your whole career so far?
Well, to be honest, I feel like everybody like just be overlooking me like super early. Like when I was young, you know, they would tell me like, oh, like you're too slow or you're just not you're not that good yet. Like there's nothing setting you apart really. So, you know, but my game was really dominant since a little kid. You know, I got highlights on YouTube from Nayu. Y'all go type that in, Tay Lockett, Nayu highlights. I was going crazy, but like I swear I was going crazy. I was a monster, and but I always been like super good. You know, I always just been super overlooked, you know, and then so now though it don't even matter, you know. I'm going to Arkansas, so it don't even matter no more.
Absolutely. So let's play a little. Put us in the mindset of Tay Lockett on defense. Game on the line. Last drive. Last play. Y'all need to stop. What's going on in your head as the guy that needs to make the last stop?
I mean, so first off, you know, down and distance is a big thing, you know. If they, you know, if we trying to get the ball back type, you know, like we down, third down, and we trying to get the ball back to go let our offense score. So, you know, I'm telling my corners like, all right, like we need to play aggressive on these sticks right here. Like I take our chances with a deep ball right here. You see what I'm saying? Like I tell the corner something like that. So you know, I'm always locked in. The whole game I'm locked in, you know. I'm always like I always feel like every drive I feel like, all right, like I gotta make a play, you know, because I know at the end of the day, like if I'm not getting involved, you know, like then shoot, I don't know how that. Matter of fact, if I'm not getting involved, that just means that the front is doing exactly their job, you know, and that's that. You know, I appreciate that. I love when the D lineman is eating, you know. That fueled me to keep guarding even better because I know my D line getting sacks, but yeah, to be honest though, I'm always just doing my job, you know, trusting the coaches like game plan, you know, and then I always every play like I probably like 7 out of 10 plays like I low key be seeing the plays like happen before they even happening, like just off of like watching like the film and coach put in us position like during practice and all that.
Gotcha. So I want you to give me your legacy in one sentence. When your high school career is all said and done, give me one sentence that sums up Tay Lockett.
I would definitely say somebody who was a leader, you know, and he led by the way he worked, by the way he was competing, out there on the field at the end of the day.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna jump into last little segment, man, a little rapid fire questions, man. Your favorite NFL corner or safety that you modeled your game after?
I would definitely say, corner. Corner. Nah, I don't know. Safety, I would say Winfield from the Bucks, definitely. I would say Kirby Joseph. Yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta throw two. Kirby Joseph from Detroit Lions. I would say Winfield from the Bucks just because
I like him.
He's like one of the smaller safeties, I feel like he's a little underrated now. Like I feel like people overlook him, just a little bit. Like if you're not a Bucks fan, I feel like, people kind of overlook him. I think like he a solid overall player. Like I feel like he's one of those DBs who could play safety and nickel, super physical in the run game. Still makes the deep post look easy. And then Kirby Joseph at the end of the day, that's just a ball hawk. That man gets all types of interceptions.
Yeah. I'm a Bears fan, so I hate to see that dude. So.
Nah, I can understand that.
Yeah. Hardest wide receiver you've ever had to guard?
Sure. I would say, dang, I don't know. Maybe, I don't like to really show too many receivers love,
Come on, you gotta give a little respect.
If I'm giving love to the receiver, that means, I must have had a iffy night, Like we don't do those too often ever, to be honest. But I don't know if I would say a receiver, maybe a tight end.
Okay.
Mark Bowman though. He going to USC. That's a solid football player. And I played him when he was a freshman too, and he was already like super good. I was like, okay, yeah, this fella gonna be nice and 5-star. So yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. What's your go-to pre-game hype song?
To be honest, I don't really get hype before the games. I like to keep it super mellow, I'm trying to, cause if my energy is super dialed up before the game, 2 hours, 3 hours before the game, I think even an hour before the game, I feel like if I'm getting super hyped, you wasting valuable energy, on third down, you gonna need that, I promise you. So I be listening to some Adele or some SZA.
You chilling there?
Blue Dreams by Janae Aiko. That's my speed. Hometown Glory. You can't go wrong with that. I like super chill songs. I just like to. I don't know if y'all watch me play. When I be finna catch a pick or something. I just look like I be out there just
Hey, I know Conway hype about that, man.
I don't even think they love you, Mom. I love you, Mom. I don't even think they really know the type of player they really is about to get. To be honest, I don't really want to hype myself up, but I just hope some people come to the game and they're just oh yeah, this is exactly what we need at Arkansas.
That's what's up. Yeah, we definitely need that swag, man. Which Razorback player are you most excited to line up with in 2026?
Sure. Probably my dog Prevo. I just know he an animal. I would say Prevo or
Who is Prevo, so we know who that is?
He played wide receiver. He just transferred to Bentonville High School, actually in Fayetteville. He played with Blair. He played with Blair Irvin. He also committed to the Razorbacks as well. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited to line it up with Prevo, even though he play receiver. But sure, we got Kendrick Williams. He plays safety too. You know, Adam Austin. He plays safety as well. So we got a lot of guys. Sure, that I think is gonna be key pieces for us at the end of the day.
Gotcha. If football didn't exist, what would you be doing right now?
Sure. Right this second, I'll probably be sleeping, to be honest with you. But like as a job though, I would definitely be like, I would try to be like a Navy SEAL or something like that, you know. My pops was in the military. Actually, both of my pops was in the military. So, you know, they always instilled like some discipline in me, and you know, they fought for our country. So, you know, I feel like if I wasn't playing ball, that's probably something I would do. But I'm happy I'm playing football. I cannot lie.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me I got a couple of super chats that came through. I'm gonna read those real quick. Cause they definitely give you some love here. Let's see here. We got Smoke Baby FA01. If that pops up for me. There we go. He said, man, welcome to Brian. He said, welcome to Brian Hornets country, young man. I hope you're ready for big boy ball. It's going to be a long night against my Hornets. Woo Pig Suey though. Oh, he throwing shots already. He shooting shots. Oh, he shooting shots at her. Where's my gunshot? I can't find it. Oh, there it is. He shooting shots at you, Tay.
Oh,
what you think about that, man? He telling you, hey, Brian is gonna be running things this year, and it's gonna be a long night when you come to Brian, or whenever whoever's going where. What you think about that?
I'm worried about the Conway Wampus Cats at the end of the day.
Let me read this other one, man. We got one more. Big Man Ross hit us up. We appreciate your supporting the channel. He says, man, can't wait for Tay to run the defense next year, man. He's showing you some love, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, Big Man Ross.
Yes, sir. Man, man, we appreciate you, man, coming on the show and kicking it with us and talking about your transition from, you know, Cali to Arkansas. I know, you know, your mom's she Arkansas all the way through. So I just remember playing ball with her and her competitive nature, man. I mean, like, the first time I played ball with her, man, she was a girl, so, you know, you're not going to play her tough. But, man, when she hit me in my stomach, I'm like, oh, you real. So you real out here.
Man, I'm a little nervous for some of the families up at Conway for the high school football games. You know, she's you know my mom. You know, she's super loud, energetic, competitive. Like, she do a lot of yelling, so I'm a little nervous.
Hey, she definitely super competitive, man. So y'all better be ready in Conway. Be ready, man. We appreciate you coming on. Anything you want to say to the Razorback faithful, the Wampus Camp faithful, while you on the show?
Sure, I really appreciate all the support. Sure, I just love Arkansas at the end of the day, you know.
All right, absolutely, man. Hey, keep working hard, bro. We looking forward to seeing you on Saturdays. Conway gonna be packing the stands out, I'm sure, looking for you. Friday night lights, so that's gonna be a beautiful thing to see. We wish you all the best, man, and you always welcome back on the Woo Pig Podcast. But yeah, everybody who in the chat, man, make sure y'all hit the like button. You know how we do. And what else, man? We'll see y'all on. Actually, we'll see y'all tonight for the live stream. So, you know, tap in. We're gonna be back here kicking it with y'all later on today. Man, y'all show Tay Lockett some love, and man, we gonna catch you guys on the next one. Deuces.
Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Woo Pig Podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bag. Big sexy.